Now, Principal Fortune, this is obviously one of the benchmarks of Crystal House South Africa. It's the idea that your learners are complete students. So at the end of their academic career, of course, you're very concerned about their English and their mathematics mark, but you're also looking at their character development and the types of people that they've interacted with along the way. Tell us about that.
Yes. And I must tell you, it's important that the maths are done. It's important that the languages are you know, that the kids pass.
Said
and
like
they do that very, very
principle.
well. Okay?
Yes.
If I just, before I say anything about the, you know, the holistic package, let me just say, you know, we know the South African situation. If I look at mathematics, my grade 9 class last year, 73% of them passed the systemic test, and you compare that to where, you know, the Western Cape, where there's only about 15% of them passing. So coming from the background, because the one thing that we have not said here was the fact that Regan and all his classmates come from poverty-stricken communities, and they have been taken into Crystal House because they are poor. You know, they the most important criteria is that they need Crystal House, and they would not survive had Crystal House not intervened in their lives. And that is a very, very, very strong mission that we are on, basically, to break that cycle of poverty, to really take these students to achieve and to become, and this is the point you're making now, to become employable, to develop them holistically, because we have situations, and Regan's staying with his mother, and he's fortunately he's one of the few who's very, very, very lucky to have a very supportive mother. But there are students where we have to become their parents. We have to resort to that level. Now, teaching a child coming from those poor backgrounds, and I checked with Regan earlier. Regan, you will be comfortable if I talk about poor, because we don't normally talk about that in their presence, you know, because I mean, we want them to transcend that poor mentality and really take on a life and prepare themselves for the world that's to come, and not where they find themselves. So, but we have to be as innovative as you can be, and if you listen to Regan, you will hear. I mean, I was amazed yesterday when I saw Regan walking around and displaying some of those innovative traits and innovative aspects of our program that we wanted to develop in him, beyond the cognitive, beyond the numerical capacity that we wanted to. And I mean, I can tell you now, Regan is academically strong, but when I saw Regan walk around with a tablet in his hand, you know, and presenting and walking very confidently, using the tools of public speaking and walking through without being told, this is how you can, you know, read your audience, meeting the audience with, you know, and looking into every face, not do what some people do, you know, grab one face, a friendly face, and just smile with that one friendly face, you know, when he talks. No, he looks across his audience, and he walks through the audience, and coming down from the stage, I felt like, you know, Regan is now sitting next to me now, years that his principal got goosebumps just seeing him in action and seeing how he utilizes the skills that he's been taught at our school. Of course, it's more, innovation is not just technology, it's not just the confidence that we build. If you look at, we turn simple classrooms into social hubs, so to speak. You know, they don't always know that we are trying to create little communities of practices, and those are the theoretical and the things that we deal with as teachers. And when we say let's develop our children in a specific way, but the level of creativity among my teachers, I mean, looking at Regan yesterday, I think Regan will agree when you walk down that stage yesterday, and with his tablet in his hand, he can ascribe that skill to his English teacher, who in his classroom, there's no such thing as an oral that is merely just presented. You get onto the stage when you present your oral. Right, Regan?
You're
Stand on the stage.
elevated onto another platform whereby you yourself show or showcase children that the skills that I've learned from the school, and I mean, there are so many resources available at the school that many of us as children at the school do not have at home. So when we go to school, there's always opportunities for us to make use of the tablets which were donated to us by Dell. And I mean, Dell's one of Crystal House's partners, and with that coming together, the children at the school find that it's much easier to present the oral because they have different sources. And I mean, just to have PowerPoint, it creates an impact that could last much longer, and it's much more effective than just coming up to school. Okay, yes, I have a chart here. Just, I mean, the visual aspect of your presentation or your public speaking can really help a lot, because the children at the school, if I can say, if they are trained like I've been trained by the school to take things to the next level, whereby you add different elements to your public speaking, and that allows you yourself to boost your confidence and also allow you to interact with the audience at hand.